An investigation is set to be launched in the wake of cheating allegations made by world chess champion Magnus Carlsen. This was announced last Thursday, and Carlsen has accused a fellow grandmaster, Hans Niemann, of cheating, saying that his rival's, quote, over-the-board progress has been unusual. So he's a 19-year-old American. Carlsen, by most accounts, is the greatest chess player in the world, one of the greatest of all time. And he backed out of a competition. That was last month. So I said to Fritzy, can you get me a chess cheating expert? He said, yep. He's Professor Kenneth Regan, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering at the University of Buffalo School of Engineering, and also a chess cheating expert. Professor, thanks for joining us. How do you become a chess cheating expert?
Well, in my case, a statistical model that I've developed since 2006, when there was a great fracas at the World Championship with the Bulgarian accusing the Russian of cheating by computer cable to his bathroom.
Okay. So, wait, explain that. He had a computer cable attached?
No, he did not. There was no such cable because my model explained that the Bulgarian was overlooking a simple principle. If you have only one move to stay alive, chances are a good chess player and a computer will find the same move. Depends on the kind of position involved.
Okay, let's get to what's happening between these two. Carlsen is the greatest chess player in the world? Fair to say?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Incredibly high rated. Yes.
Okay. Hans Niemann is the newcomer and
aspiring teenager who has suddenly broken into the ranks of the elite, gaining more than 200 rating points in the past 2 years.
Okay. How does that happen, that you gain all of that in a short amount of time?
Well, in his case, you barnstorm around Europe and the U.S. playing chess as much as you can, including online. So he has a learning curve similar to that of many young players whom I've had to track because their official ratings have been frozen during the pandemic. So Frederick Friedel on ChessBase posted a great comparison showing that Niemann's growth is really not that much of an outlier compared to other hotshots, of whom Magnus Carlsen was one 15 years ago.
Niemann has a couple of blemishes on his record with cheating before, correct?
Yes, he did confess to cheating online on multiple occasions, once when he was 12 and once, don't know for how long, during the early months of the pandemic.
All right, what's he being accused of now by Magnus Carlsen?
He's being accused of cheating over the board in their game in St. Louis, and more recently than he has confessed were Magnus's words. And of that, I have no evidence.
How would one cheat over the board?
Well, there have been many ways. Cases have had people have used hidden cameras. They've had computers in their shoes. They've gotten buzzes on their thighs. They've had a magic pen. They've had an earpiece. A phonito was used once. So yes, there have been many ways.
Okay, but he's accused of having something on his body or in his body with vibrations helping him make moves?
Yes, there's a fanciful accusation that was raised by Elon Musk, among others, but there's no evidence for it at all. The people who were on site checked the players with scanners. They were under observation, and as they have that plus my statistical reports during the tournament showed no evidence of any cheating.
What role did Elon Musk play in kind of ratcheting this up or stoking the fires with this?
Well, he signed on to the vibrating sex toy possible explanation, but of course it's just speculation.
How these are big accusations, though. How do you defend yourself if you're Hans Niemann?
Well, you get the lawyers and good statistical experts. The best way he should defend himself, however, though, is tell the truth fully and accurately, and then stick to his story. His statements have been very vague, and that has caused problems.
Okay, are you suspicious?
Well, let's put it this way. I certainly agree he has cheated online in the past. One of the difficulties for chess is whether we consider online cheating to be in the same category as over-the-board cheating, which is the purview of the International Chess Federation and where its Ethics Commission has sanctioned several players in the past.
If I ask you best way to cheat in chess, over the board, what would you say?
Yeah, well, there are various utilities. Maybe I should duck that question. But having the Buffalo Bills cap on my head would be a start.
Okay, so where does this go? This seems like it's a really big deal that the greatest chess player in the world doesn't want to play chess if this guy, Hans Niemann, is in the event.
Yeah, it needs to force a reckoning about standing for preventing cheating and detecting cheating at tournaments. Community standard on how we treat other players besides Niemann who have been caught cheating online, and also resolution of who has the governing authority. I represent the International Chess Federation, FIDE.
I think Niemann said that he would play naked.
That's right. That's, I think, maybe what spurred the vibrating hidden sex toy speculation. Yes. So both Jennifer Shahade, whom you may have had in your poker segment, and Marcel Duchamp, the painter, have staged naked chess games.
Oh, all right. I might pick up the sport if that's the case.
Yes.
Well, hey, Professor, thanks for joining us. We appreciate you joining us and giving us your insights on this.
Thank you very much.
That's Professor Kenneth Regan, Professor of Computer Science and Engineering at the University of Buffalo School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, also a chess cheating expert.